I think it's the crunchableness of it.
I can't help it. Somebody made me buy these things.
Yeah, it was you.
Well, I mean, I didn't mean to buy a case, but... You know.
Warning.
I'm gonna pass the crown to Squirmy.
Okay.
Don't do that.
At all times.
So I could probably start a group and get helpers, couldn't I?
I think he's at work.
Is Kodo in your group?
No,
Kodo's
me, I'm
Hogwarts.
playing Hogwarts.
Kodo, what's wrong with you? What happened?
Well, I got a lot of games to play, and Mechwarrior isn't on the plane tonight. Sorry.
It's all right. It's all
To be fair,
right.
Hogwarts is worth
I
it.
want to do witching things and commit heinous acts of heresy, casting spells.
Heresy, huh?
Of heresy. Wow.
I love how
Yeah.
intense his accent is. It works perfectly for this.
I know. So okay, so you guys gonna drop then? Somebody do a count. Are you doing North American servers only?
Yes.
Hold on, logging in. Hold on.
Oh.
3,
Oh, wait, I'll make a group.
Oh,
2.
Wait, Jesse.
don't work tonight,
you are
Albernier?
stopped.
Yeah, at home. Like,
Jesse, do me a favor and
do me
mute
a favor.
yourself until we're ready for a real countdown.
oh that's
Oh, I'm
nice.
sorry.
I don't start overnight till I think next weekend or the weekend after.
Okay.
They got me on second shift training in.
Invite sent. I would like to know what that critter is. That's really something. Okay, we're green. Jesse, you can
Green?
unmute yourself.
Oh,
Are you
yes.
ready?
Yep.
Yes, you can count now.
3, 2, 1. Chips ahoy!
Chips Ahoy. You're not eating Chips Ahoy, are you?
No, I'm eating chips. I'm saying
Oh,
ahoy.
just chips. I get it. I thought you went for the cookie.
Nope.
I'm having fishy
Chips.
growth flashbacks.
I know, right?
Blood Marauder.
It's not my fault. Okay, it might be my fault.
Never your fault.
Might be my fault.
Any choices? Viridian, Tourmaline,
So,
Forest.
Corsair, I'm counting on you to carry me.
I have a bad back.
I'm not a piranha right now, so
Okay.
I'm a raven with 1 LRM.
All right. Well, I'm a light, so if you, I should have switched to a heavy or something. I mean, because I would be just as fast as you anyway.
I resent that. I boosted up my speed to 100.
Oh.
I am not 60.
I'm 63. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. Of course,
Make
I
way
could be
for the
much younger than that. And I
generation.
might just be saying I'm 63 in order to get sympathy.
Wouldn't that do the opposite?
Not well, here probably yes. Maybe not everywhere. Did anybody watch that video Drax posted about Jay-Z and lights? I wanted to watch that, but I get so tired and I wasn't even upstairs pretty much at all day, just watching Effie most of the day.
Luna's not in
didn't see
DHD
it.
anymore.
Why not? Where'd you go, Luna?
Luna made a new account.
Are
the
you
bunnies.
are you making your own unit or something?
No, I'm just doing an experiment to see if I can raise my rank faster than on my other account.
Well, I would think so because you're starting with a fresh account. So you won't have near as many losses to overcome as when you were new pilot.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I also just posted a picture of my bunnies in the chat.
I see that. I'm looking at them right now. There's the black bunny and the brown bunny, and the white bunnies together.
Yeah, they're both Dutchies.
Dutchies?
Dutch rabbits.
Do they wear clogs? I just got to ask. Sorry. I just couldn't help it. If you'd said they were German, I would have asked if they wear lederhosen. So it's I'm not being, culturalist.
Oh, did we sync?
No.
No.
I don't think so.
Stormy, look, I got a gun.
Oh.
It goes. Can I tap your legs?
No.
You can,
Why not?
You cannot
I
tap with
need
that.
those.
Jesse,
That is not crappy.
seems to me since he's got 2 legs, you should double tap them. Right? Ba-bang, ba-bang.
I've got ECM, and I'm behind you. Oh,
Where are you? You're behind me?
no,
we're
I'm
in the
behind
group.
Jesse.
We didn't sync, did we?
Nope.
No.
That's a bummer.
So I'm probably covering you with my ECM.
I wish you'd reach out and cover me. Stormy, are you in your mech of death?
My enforcer?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm in my enforcer.
I'm enforcing things.
I wonder if the interfere gets afraid when they see us coming. I know they do get afraid when they see me coming, but it's usually because they're afraid I'm going to hit them. And they're on my team. I'll stick with you, Hellbringer. We'll cause trouble.
Right. C6.
On my way. I don't think I can get there in time, though.
Reactor online. Sensors online.
Oh, you got
Weapons
one every
online.
4 seconds. 3.5.
How much snow do you have,
Systems
Hellbringer?
nominal.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Probably a couple inches.
I think they dropped 2 feet over there.
Going up the Fox line, just provide Overwatch.
Man, these guys are really aware.
There's wind-blown spots, which are bare down to the last level of snow. And then the snow drifts are like 3-4 feet.
So what's the average that came down? 2 feet or less than
About a foot and a half.
that? Okay.
No one's keeping anything locked, so it's a little sad. Can't hit anything.
Alright, well, I'll go try to do that then.
Thank you. Ooh, there's a seat available.
So, Swarmy, have you experimented with changing the machine guns out for something else?
No, I haven't.
Airstrike online.
I like the machine guns because when my weapons get jammed, I still have something to
That's that
shoot.
stalker.
How much damage
And
do
they
heavy machine guns
and they're
do?
not neutral too.
Lost
I
it.
think it's like 1 or...
1.
yeah, one a second.
Like they're in
Yeah.
the Delta
Um,
Charlie line.
like, what would happen, just heat-wise, it'd be bad if we put, like, a snub nose in there or something instead, right?
Wouldn't be the best. I don't know if it could fit a snub.
Okay.
I don't know.
Going to switch
Because
back
it
to
will be
fire.
hotter.
Get skilled
Just
up
wonder what
on that.
I
pairs
got
well
two- I
with
got
Stalker
snubs
that,
with my,
like, you get crit damage and you get...
My Marauder 2 with
over
Rack
there.
5, it gets
Run,
hot with
Corsair, run!
snub.
Oh, I lost a
Well,
leg.
if you-
There's a slot for like a laser or something, I guess.
Yeah, but maybe that's not any better. It just generates heat and the machine guns don't, so you can keep firing away. That's probably the
Oh,
best.
I'm gonna die.
I wonder if
No!
you don't really need more ammo.
Well, I tried.
My eye stings. I don't want to be as close as Hellbringer's going to be.
I'm just poking and looking right now.
I can tell you what's over there. It's a mech.
A whole bunch of them.
Are you going to go in? There's one around the side we could go after instead first.
Acquired.
Oh man, these mechs are in my way, so I can't shoot them.
Back out. I'm getting out of there.
Darn it, that was pointless.
There's too many trying to come our way.
Airstrike online.
Nothing's dead yet, so we don't want to push them.
What's your range?
He's in the tunnel, Jesse.
Let's hold the
Raise
corner
still
though.
wish.
Yeah.
Let's not let them come around.
Let them come out a little more than they are right now. So come over this way a little bit towards the right. So they crest out and we can all shoot them more. I'll spread out a little bit. I just want to have a little bit of cover somewhere. I want them to see you first, not me, because I don't have any armor like you do.
I'm just a tiny light.
Jesse, behind you.
Ooh,
What?
yep.
Let's follow this Marauder in.
I got it.
We're not going to commit though. We're just going to the edge.
Airstrike online.
Not holding
I
them
can't get a
up.
firing line with you guys there. It's kind of getting in the way of me.
We're experiencing some losses. Don't get sloppy out there.
Yeah, I would back out. Coming in.
Critical damage. Left torso critical
I'm dead.
damage. Airstrike online.
Stormy!
Yeah, you can avenge him. Were you in the
Nah,
tunnel?
I'm good.
Marlon?
Yeah.
I softened one up,
He's coming out though.
but
Two
I'm,
of them.
I'm like
Two of
CT
them are about to die in
open
the
now.
tunnel.
Oh, you hurt my
Oh, yeah.
chesty.
I couldn't back out in time.
They killed me right after they killed you. I did
Sorry,
66
so
damage.
dropping, that's why. We're already down almost
Artillery
6.
strike online.
Yeah, they're ripping us.
So they turned and focused us. I thought our guys in the rear there pushing in were doing
There's 2
good.
left, Jesse. You can do
Then we
this.
collapsed. Then everybody turned on us.
I don't think they liked us.
This is not looking good.
Just close your eyes. That's what I do.
I got too close.
Yeah, no
He was
shit.
scared.
New target acquired. Center torso critical damage. Right torso critical damage.
Oh no.
LV-10 destroyed.
We're taking critical losses.
So
We
for my
need your
playstyle, I
help.
have to skill out the stealth.
I wish my eye would
Stop.
stop doing this. Big Fish, I got space for you over here. Come on over. Gosh.
25% of the enemies are eliminated.
I guess they're gonna
How'd
focus
you do,
on
Jesse?
me now.
Not as good as I would like. But I think I know what I'm gonna do.
Well, one problem that you're going to run into is barely anything is going to get through with anyone with AMS because you just have the one LRM-20. So your Raven will probably do better in coordinated team play with someone else that's also an LRM boat.
McFish says that locks don't work. It's a secret, but LRMs are only there to punish new players when they get into tier 3. I'm guessing that's to you, Jesse.
Yeah, I'm deciding I don't really need that much armor on my arms since I don't have anything in my arms.
Well, and armors are called armor for a reason. They must have a lot already, right? Because they're all armor. And when you go down the arm, there's just, it's arm more, so there's more armor. Evan Jags are great looking mechs. Is there a version of this for the Evan Jag with the double AC5s and maybe PPCs? Could you get that on the Evan Jag at 65 tons? Seems like you ought to be able to.
I have 2 Ultra AC 5s and 2 LRMs on my Ibn Jag.
Oh. Would MRMs be better?
It's a clan mech, so it can't happen.
Oh.
But SRMs are good, I think.
We might have to try that later.
Sorry.
I got brutally murdered. If feel like I should complain to somebody. I'm not sure who would listen. They'll say I deserved it. Gosh, my eye is just really stinging.
We were doing good up until we weren't doing good.
I wasn't doing good the whole time.
No, they all turned in.
I'd go over with you guys, but I couldn't get a shot without shooting anybody in the back, and then somebody would go down. They'd just instantly focus me because I was behind them.
It's not really a good mech to peek with, I don't think.
We're ready.
We're waiting for McFish to get over here, I think.
Oh,
McLean,
Wormskull,
welcome.
I sent you a friend's request on my new account.
I did. I took it. I mean, I accepted it. You're talking
there
to me?
you go.
Yeah, I did. That was the first thing I did when I came in. It's like, oh, a friend request. Oh, Violet still likes me. Oh.
I accepted it.
We're green, by the way.
We're waiting for McFish.
Oh.
At least I think I accepted it.
Yes, he did.
McFish is deployed, isn't he?
Yeah, but they wanted an invite, so do we just launch? Go ahead and count us down, Jesse.
3, 2, 1, blast off!
I like blast off. It's nice. Because I like SpaceX. I like watching rockets. I like watching rockets, but if they blow up, that's almost better.
I like turtles.
Oh, McFish is here. Cancel.
I like trains.
Cancel.
Wait.
Cancel.
Oh, now he's not deployed. Sure.
Now we got it ready up.
I have to get back to the thing.
I gave myself a laser.
Okay, ready.
Ready. Jesse, would you do a recount, please?
3, 2, 1. Less off.
I sounded very, very non-committal on the last.
Kind of like
the last blast.
Go ahead, blast off. Fine, go ahead.
It's never the last blast. There's always more blasts to come.
He who blasts last blasts fast. No, that'd be slow. He who blasts first blasts fast. How's that?
I think there's something about a cracker.
He who goes to the bathroom blasts fast.
Was that Luna that was coughing and Jesse? Everybody's coughing over there?
No, it's just me dying.
Oh, it's not the rabbits.
I think they're smoking that devil's lettuce.
Oh.
How you doing?
You know, I'm not gonna deny that, but I am gonna put the facts there that it's edible.
I did not watch Die Hard this Christmas. I wanted to.
You said you were going to.
I just didn't get, like, I don't know. If I stream, then I don't really watch movies.
I have a question. Am I allowed to talk about a movie if it has a questionable topic?
Nope.
Okay. Have you seen the new Bear movie coming out?
It's about a bear.
Yeah.
It's a true story.
What? No way, because now they're talking about there's posters being put out of Meth Gator.
A true cocaine bear is actually a true story. The bear
He
did
said it, I
eat
didn't.
a kilo. I think it was in the 70s.
Let's go Barry. Let's go Barry hard at this.
I wonder if Meth Gator is real then.
You know, Florida man
Knowing
stories.
Florida.
Probably.
Not gonna lie. Knowing Florida, I would not put it past them.
No.
Is it like supposed to be a scary movie or something?
No, it's more like it's supposed to be a scary movie slash
thriller,
comedy.
action.
A dark comedy kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the drunk moose would be better.
Like Bullwinkle goes bad or something like that.
There's a lot of stories about moose getting drunk in Alaska. Let's just put it that way.
How do they get the alcohol? Just
Rotting
fruit that have been fermenting
rotting
underground.
fruit. Sure, yeah.
squirrels and all them get drunk all the
You're
time.
running so
People say
far
alcohol's
away.
manually, but that's
It's hard to tell if a
natural.
squirrel's drunk though in the first place. So that's it's a difficult charge to hold up in court.
Um,
That looks like someone with my enforcer build.
Who, me? Who, me?
No, someone else.
Uh-oh. You are a trendsetter. What can I say?
Redwin.
Hellbringer, did you happen to receive a package yet?
And I actually just seen that like 20 minutes ago. Your message.
Oh, it should be there then Monday, I guess. Assuming they can get
How far
to
do
you
lasers reach?
all the way, unless you're too far
Really?
away. Yeah. Unless you're out of range, then they don't reach all the way.
I hope they didn't try to deliver it to my stairs so good because my driveway has been 2 feet deep snow.
Yeah.
Snow drifts.
I had put a sticker in there
You were
for
so
you,
far ahead.
and that sticker's in the box in the back of my car still, which Steve's driving all the time, so I can't grab it and send it to you. Sorry.
So there is or is not a sticker in the box?
There is not, because it came directly from Amazon. So I've got a coaster and a sticker for you, but it's
Booyah!
not gone out yet.
Let me tap your little toes.
Guys, to use the coaster or not use it? Oh,
I wouldn't use it. I don't use mine. I don't want to wreck them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I might put my Sarko sent me Direwolf and a Orion mini 3D printed figurines,
Oh, nice.
and I keep that on my desk next to my Tinker to Terror that I got like 15 years ago playing World of Warcraft. Probably put it with that stuff.
Well, eventually you'll have enough junk on your desk you won't be able to play any games anymore. All right, Caustic Valley.
Targets,
Here we
please.
go. Excuse you. Can't believe you do that on my stream.
Your stream.
Yeah, remember that, Jesse. It's my stream. My stream.
You keep telling yourself that.
Jesse and I are going to be streaming stuff
Huh?
soon-ish.
Oh, fun. Actually, I think the highest number of people I've ever had was close or over 200. But of course, they saw me and then left immediately. So there was only about 70 within seconds. It's like they came over dark. Wait, he's old. Bye. They didn't even wait to find out how great it was or not.
Reactor online. Sensors.
How great was it?
online.
It was
Weapons
great. It was a great
online.
stream.
All systems.
I mean, do you know any other Mechwarriors that die as predictably as I do?
Capture and hold the resource point.
I'm sure there are some.
Hostiles that get in your way.
Yeah, but they don't do it with the same panache that I, exude. I have panache. At least I like to think that.
Panache and je ne sais quoi.
I have some je ne sais quoi.
I'm gonna go around the outskirts of this map. I hate going in the middle on this one.
I'm gonna need some help with Bravo.
I'm too far away. Sorry.
I can get there.
Confirming
No
that
problem.
We have possession of Kappa. We've captured resource point Sigma. They've taken Epsilon.
I feel like I'm being chased by half a
I
team.
wish to make it rain. Please,
Are you
lock
Bravo?
on.
Hopefully it's half your team and not half the enemy team.
Everyone head
No,
to
it is
theta.
half the enemy team.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
We've got 2 caps. Let's head to theta.
Gosh, I need targets.
Are we going over to Epsi?
I'm staying on the edges. There's
Yeah,
no way
I'm thinking
more.
Epsi's not a good play for us.
We got half our team with us.
Well, it's way over there. That we'll be out of position whenever the battle starts to take place.
Target spotted.
Looks like we got something over here.
Target spotted.
Okay, there's 3 of them over here.
Missile.
There's 3 over here. Fox 6, Fox 5.
Target spotted.
Warning. Incoming.
We're tipping the
missile.
spear back out.
Target spotted is ours.
Light torso.
Ouch.
critical
Be patient.
damage.
Ouch.
Center
Oh, they're coming
torso
around.
I can't get down out of the way. I'm gonna come around the other side.
Target spotted.
Guys, we need some help over it. Echo
Left
5.
arm
Target
critical
spotted. Need
damage.
assistance.
Left torso.
I'm dying and I don't know who's
critical
chasing me.
damage. Airstrike online.
I'm a tiny, mighty light LRM.
Warning,
Yep, I
incoming.
can't get him down here.
You're welcome, Stormy.
Thank you.
I'm dead, just like that. I don't think I did any damage. 3
I'm
points
here
of
almost
damage.
every night now.
This is gonna be a rough night.
You were too aggressive with that, man.
New
I
target acquired.
mostly retreated the whole time. I went up, poked, and then retreated, and then was killed. But you're right. I just didn't know there'd be 3 or 4.
I
of them
only
there.
play
thought
light
there was
mechs.
one. I only got one on my radar.
Normally I'm a
Target
piranha.
destroyed.
That thing's not that tanky,
Target
correct?
No,
acquired.
no, I know.
Smoke.
Yeah, so you got to be waiting for them
I
to
was
pop
getting
out.
cocky.
Yeah,
We've already gained a quarter of the resources. Keep it up.
or trying to stay to my left
New
and right
target acquired.
and get shots when I push out.
Yeah. I need
Target
to
spotted.
I need to watch Star Wars again where Han Solo says, "Don't get cocky,
New
kid."
target acquired.
Target spotted.
Sounds like you kind of already did in your head there.
Target
Yeah.
spotted.
I just revisited it.
New target
Or
acquired.
revisited it. Did.
If it makes you feel any better, I died right there with you right after.
Oh, that was a nice self-sacrificial kill for yourself or death.
Need
Thank you.
assistance.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed.
Oh,
Warning.
I don't like sitting through a match when we die right away. You have to
Target
wait
spot,
so
target
long to
spotted.
get out.
Warning.
I was actually
incoming
surprised that with how many enemies were around that corner.
There was questions.
so
Somebody
they
must have had
move it.
ECM or something.
Well, they normally move in the middle or the other way, not
missile.
this way.
Warning, incoming.
McFish is
figured
still
they'd
alive.
get
Target
catch a bunch of
acquired.
stragglers and do a bunch of damage, but
New target
You
acquired.
gotta make this happen, McFish.
Target spotted.
Heat level
Nice burn.
critical.
2 assaults in Charlie 5.
2 right down there in front of you. Oh,
New
there's one.
target
spotted.
acquired.
They took out our lance over there.
Target spotted. Need assistance. Target spotted. Enemy forces have Sigma.
There's one Delta 5, Charlie 5.
Heat level
Target
critical.
spotted.
He doesn't need that arm,
assistance.
does he? Probably not.
Halfway to victory. We need to keep holding on to
Heat
our
level
resources.
critical.
Ouch.
Heat level critical.
Sorry, this whole lance over there.
Override
Need
shutdown.
assistance.
Left arm critical damage.
Oh,
Heat
shut down.
level critical.
Nice. I don't know exactly where the place on the
Target
Marauder,
destroyed.
the canopy is. If I want to go for a headshot, which one of it's usually one little piece
middle
of
or
glass.
the front cockpit normally.
The middle of the is it the middle of the 3 panels?
Target
Most of the time, yeah, on most
Right.
cockpit. Some mechs, it's the front.
Heat level
Target
critical.
spotted.
Target destroyed.
Ooh,
Heat
nice.
level critical.
Kappa is under enemy control.
It's a tight match. If we'd stayed
Target
alive,
acquired.
we would have won by now.
Target destroyed. Heat level critical.
Swear me down.
Swear me down.
Gotta get that missile boat
We're
first before you do anything.
Target
Target
spotted.
acquired.
Target spotted.
Heat level
Nice
critical.
burn.
yep. Everyone's dead.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Sorry.
Cap. Cap.
Nice
cap,
work, you
cap.
guys.
Good luck, Jesse.
Sorry. Need assistance.
You're too close, Jesse.
Need assistance.
Target Target acquired.
I did
Oh, I
terrible that
met a
match.
guy who wants to
Trail's
try
nearly
to
fresh.
join up with us.
And he was capping the whole time. Not
In the
getting
game?
I did-
fight.
Yeah.
I did terrible that match.
Did you explain the comms rules with him, or do I need to do that when he comes in? I'll do
You
it
have to
anyway.
explain it with him. I didn't really explain much. I was the last person standing.
Did you tell them that they're likely to die horribly if
Destroyed.
they're with us?
Override shut down.
No, they just want to know there's rumored stuff.
It's best to be
For them.
surprised, I guess. Don't want to.
Do you guys want to split the group and again here?
Who was that?
I can
No
just take
grief?
them in my group if you want, or we can do whatever.
I am this man's favorite. He's apparently played with me the last like several games.
I see. I don't want to disappoint. So just send
My
me somebody.
fans.
Who do you want me to take? I'll take Swarmy.
We'll
Then we
sacrifice Stormy.
Then
Goodbye,
we can run
Stormy.
our mechs together.
Poor Swarmy. This throne has been expendable by a
Just throw 'em
woman.
out.
Can you
I'd pick
give me the
Stormy.
thingy? The crown?
Can I what?
No, because you'll
Oh.
keep it.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, no,
Good-
no.
good
You'll
call,
keep it.
Corsair.
Not keeping it.
Yeah. Of course, they're smart
It's not
dudes.
very often the janitor holds the crown.
Yep. And usually they don't even want it. I think you just want it in this case because it's a necessary move.
Somebody else wants it.
Yeah. McFish,
If nobody
2
wants
kills
it,
and
I'm happy
946.
to give it
Nice
away.
Work. 374.
That's what
I
Jack
did
said.
a big 3, so I was there for you guys.
Wait, that's not right. Is that right?
3. I did
Oh,
3. I
that is
didn't even beat your ping.
Wow, you didn't. 3?
No. I barely got on the scoreboard.
Ooh, he got a score of 69 though.
For my match score?
Heck yeah.
Wow. That beat Corsair's ping probably.
That did, yes.
And I got a supply cache. So yeah, it was a success.
Oh no!
Do you want to get him in comms?
Warrior
Is that-
just crashed for me.
I'm trying to get him in. It might take a bit.
do you have the ability to give him visitor tags?
Oh yes.
Okay.
I didn't invite him to the Discord yet. I even mentioned it. He might join. In the meantime, me and Corsair can probably drop because I think he's deployed right now.
All right.
Hold on. Okay, ready.
Who's doing the count?
Hold on, I'm loading back in.
Uh-oh.
My game crashed.
Let me give him the invite to the channel. Should I do that first?
Yeah.
Why do I don't have the ability?
They can come to
Why-
the stream, and I can put it there for them.
Oh.
Is it no grief?
You should be able to right-click on it
I'm
and
back, by
invite
the way.
people, and then get a then copy the
Copy the link.
message, copy the link.
Just right click up in Death's Hand Brigade at the top of the list.
You can do it
I
right
can't.
to Ghostlands, actually. Just right-click on Ghostlands. And
No,
then
it isn't letting me do that. Like, it's a privilege that I don't have.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Which is
You actually have to
weird.
dismount your learn.
You're the
speed
same
access.
as me, battalion
I
liaison.
know.
I can do that.
I'm battalion
No.
liaison and diplomat, and I can't do it.
Well, yeah, that's yeah. I
Here,
don't
I'll
set
put it-
those things. Here, I can give you the link, however.
That would be good.
I just sent it to her.
Show off.
Jesse,
Yeah.
can I get an invite, please?
Give me 1 second.
Give her a little bit of power, and she starts deferring.
Right, immediately. Well, yeah, I'll get to you when I get to you. Don't get your hopes up. Kind of busy right now. More important things. Who were you again?
These new people arriving to my court are much more
Much
interesting.
more important because I'm their favorite, and that makes me them my favorite. I wonder if they actually said, Jesse, you're my favorite, or if Jesse just assumes that they are thinking that. Be very careful how you answer this question, Jesse. It's actually a psychological profile test.
What do I do? Sorry.
You just failed.
Well,
No, the question was, are you just Did he actually say you're his favorite, or are you just describing and assuming that you're his favorite?
I never said he was my favorite. I was his favorite. I just been in like nonstop matches with him.
I thought you said that I'm his favorite.
Oh,
Oh.
out of me and you, I'm his favorite.
Oh. I see. Okay, that clears it up. Yeah, if he's got a choice between me and you, totally. Yeah, I get that. He didn't even know he had a choice.
Oh yeah, invite Luna. Can I invite people to the unit?
You can. Yeah. They have to become a what do you call it? Applicant. If they want to be in. We drop with them for a while, and then people say, "Yeah, I like them. They're okay. They're not a jerk. They don't lose."
No, I meant like Luna. To invite Luna back.
Oh, did
and then
you?
They have to duel with Dark Marauder for hours.
They have to watch me die over and over again and listen to my dumb comments and stuff. And then if they can endure all that, then
manage to not subscribe to your
not to subscribe, then they can join the unit. Yeah. Basically, we just want to know that they're not going to be a jerk to people, because that reflects poorly on DHB, and it reflects badly on our ability to want to be with them.
Hold on a second, but all of us are jerks to Drax.
I feel like we're just calling Drax out for what he's done, or what other people have done in that he gets credit for, even if he wasn't even aware they did it.
Or he's our HR approved outlet.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like Drax he's integral and central and important, but we have to.
Not here.
I think he knows it, so we have to be careful to not, let him get too puffed up. I don't know.
Drax is great.
He's great. I know. He's the best.
Did you guys drop yet?
No, we're waiting for you guys.
Oh, we're green. He's in a deployed right now, so that's why I'm just gonna go.
3, 2, 1, launch.
Oh. I think I must be tired, because when you and Wormskull were talking during that match, I kept thinking that he was in a different match than us. And I was about to tell you that he was in a different game, and so therefore you couldn't possibly shoot his target. And then I looked up and I'm like, they're in the same game.
You know what's great about that is I would have believed you. I would have forgotten and said, "Oh, okay." Because I'm really tired too. Got about 4 hours of sleep last night.
Ooh, Luna, you have to make Dark Marauder go to bed now too. When I
that care thing gets tiring sometimes.
It does, and it wasn't even. It was we talked for quite a while afterwards, and then by the time I got to sleep, then I got woken up earlier than I was expecting. So by
I know, me and
2 hours.
Swarmy, we're talking about you guys talking about stuff.
Yeah.
In a different chat, we were just like, maybe we should go back in and like see if they're still alive.
Any conversation's fair game as long as people are nice to each other.
Had a
I think we did pretty good. Nobody screamed at each other.
This is loading. I'm gonna.
No blows were thrown.
His friend at work is well educated, and he has a good job, and he has lots of money, and he's a Republican, conservative, and a Mormon. And for the most part, I would say we agree on, 95% of things in life.
Yeah, on a lot of things.
Politics is not one of them.
That's
and he would get very emotional talking about Hillary Clinton and saying that she lied. And his whole thing about her was that she lied about Benghazi. There was one particular time she said one thing in public and one thing in private, and therefore she's awful and terrible. And I could get that, except I couldn't wrap my head around why he loved Donald Trump.
Who lies a lot too. Yeah, more. Arguably more. Even if you give, like, I try to give Donald Trump, benefit of the doubt when I can, but sometimes it's just, it's not. It's
well,
not
if telling the truth is your absolute barometer for, like, if a person is despicable or not.
Right.
Like,
no,
I don't
it's
see
not,
how you
but
put Hillary
it's certainly important. There are worse things, I guess. It certainly counts, but there are worse things. Like, killing people is worse than lying about them.
Yeah, and he might have thought she did that too, but...
Yeah. Well, yeah, speak of that, didn't There's always rumors about Clinton people dying, right? And one of the aides to Bill just turned up suicidal, dead in his home last week.
Yeah, there was
in relation to
when
the
Vince Foster died, they
Epstein
made a huge about
stuff.
that.
Yeah, I don't put a lot of stock in those sorts of things unless there's really hard proof.
I used to identify as Republican until George Bush Jr.'s second term, and then I was like, they asked him during the debate for the second term presidency,
Yeah,
to tell us about a mistake he had made, and he looked up, and his mind went blank, and his face went blank. He must have sat there for 30 seconds.
he couldn't think of what the mistake was or what to
Yeah,
say.
so and 9/11 happened during this time, and Hurricane Katrina happened during this time, and he can't think of a single mistake? Like, come on.
Well, so the question then is, which of those mistakes could he have prevented? Like the Hurricane Katrina was botched by FEMA, and he didn't do anything to fix it, so that's certainly a mistake, I would say.
Well,
they didn't act fast enough, and he could have intervened and said, no, let's get the National Guard here, let's get everybody we can. He should have done something, I agree.
Have you heard the quote, heck of a job, Brownie? That's what he told the director of FEMA that he had appointed that had no business ever being head of FEMA.
Oh, yeah, no.
Do you guys know what Republicans are trying to do right now?
Oh wait, he's here. Wait, let me cancel.
Basically,
Okay, we should probably
universal-
not talk politics right now with a new person here who we don't know what their response is going to
Oh,
be.
is he here?
Trigger warning!
I don't know, you just said he was here, so I just want to keep our...
He's in our group. Is this a guy?
Hello.
Is Engrief your friend, Jesse?
Yes.
Engrief, welcome to the chat and to the stream. We just dropped, so we'll pick you up when we come back out. I do want to let you know that I'm streaming live, family friendly, so no coarse language and crude humor and language.
Yeah, Jesse gave me the deal.
Okay, and basically you can't be a jerk. You have to be a nice person. So I hope that's not an imposition. I expect it won't be.
Oh man.
I know.
I don't know about all that.
I know.
I know it's hard.
It's hard. I mean, we all struggle, but we muddle through.
My name is No Grief after all. You know,
Oh yeah, that's
unironically.
convenient. That's nice. Where'd you get your name from?
Like 15 years ago, Minecraft server hosting.
Oh wow. I had my wife teaches piano lessons, and we had a kid that comes over, and he was young, and he played Minecraft all the time. And he saw me one time walk through the living room after his lesson with my iPad. I was, reading something, and he said, "Do you play games on that?" I said, "No, not really." He said, "Do you play Minecraft?" I said, "No, I play Realcraft." And he looked at me like, "What game has I uttered that he's never heard of?" And he said, "What?" I said, "Realcraft. I don't play Minecraft. I play Realcraft." And he said, "What's that?" I said, "Come here." And I took him out back where I was remodeling our grandmother cottage into a really beautiful Airbnb cottage, and showed him how instead of taking fake blocks and putting them together to build something, I took real blocks of wood and cut them and nailed them together, and then added things to them like plumbing and insulation and siding and on and on. And I said, and that's real craft. I make real things. You could play real craft too if you'd like. He was like, oh, right. So then every week after his piano lesson, he would run out immediately and see what real craft had been created while he was gone. It was really kind of fun.
I thought the story was going completely differently, where you were gonna get this kid to start digging a hole for you.
Now, if I'd been smarter, Jesse, I would have done that. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Let me teach you how to do real craft with a shovel. It's just like Minecraft, only I can tell if you've actually done anything or not.
Still, some of the stuff that's built in Minecraft is ridiculous.
It is. Yeah, absolutely. Like the guy who built a working computer in there, and just there's been some amazing stuff. I just honestly would rather do something that's real than stacking blocks. Plus, I don't like things that look real low res. I'm not a low res fan because I grew up with computers and Pong and low res.
Box drop.
We have an AFK and spawn.
Maybe they're using the bathroom.
Target spotted.
Oh no, I'm gonna die. I just started.
Target spotted.
Airstrike online.
Yeah, so, how do you like my, my LRM Raven?
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
That's...
I don't know if it's really effective. Oh, we get 31 seconds on the thing and they show
Target
up.
spotted.
Yo.
Watch out, Sun Spider. There's a Crusader
What's
around
that?
this corner.
An
I just
LRM-10
pissed him off
and a
little bit.
laser.
That's it. Yeah.
Hotel C.
That's it? There's nothing else?
No, there's nothing
He
else.
comes through here again, though, he
goodness.
said me.
It's an LRM 20 and one laser.
Missile. Warning, incoming missile.
How much
Alright,
ammo?
Who's
I
tag
have
me?
1,360.
Oh my god, there's no way you use all that in a single match.
Warning, incoming missile.
See, I thought
God,
that way when I had my
somebody shoot you
Piranha,
if you
and I had
don't
like
love me.
12,000 bullets,
Target spotted.
and I always run out.
My goodness, everyone's hiding.
Sun Spider, please get up there and shoot at him a little bit.
I can't engage until other people start engaging.
Alright, I'm going in this tunnel so y'all can shoot this fucking guy.
Yeah, I did
Right
30
here,
damage.
Crusader, right there.
Hey, look left. Turn left, Jesse.
Warning, incoming missile.
He's
There's a
fucking
whole
forward.
light mech up on that cliff for you to shoot at.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go spot him out.
Ooh. Ready?
I don't know if I can get to him. I can't get to him from here. I gotta go around.
Ooh, there's people coming this way.
Target spotted.
Yeah, someone just scanned me.
Target acquired. Torso critical damage.
I think the light mech is on top.
Firestarter,
He's not
forward,
down here.
Alpha, right there.
No,
in
he
the center.
moved on. He's a stealth mech.
Target
Oh.
spotted.
I could be stealthy with my LRMs, but I chose not to be because
Oh, somebody got me. Light. Just about to take that Atlas down. Oops. It's a tight match.
Airstrike online. Left leg critical damage. Center torso critical damage. Target destroyed.
Can you... where is everyone? Like, holy fucking shit, what are you doing?
I'm dead.
Warning, incoming
We have
missile.
Target spotted.
Fuel at 25%. Target acquired. Artillery strike activated.
Target spotted.
An oddly close
New
fight.
target acquired.
Yeah, it's a good match.
Oh no, I'm legged.
Torso
You don't need that leg.
Left
Yeah,
arm
I'm legged in my own
So much.
airstrike.
ER PC destroyed.
Sounds like you're gonna fit in really well here.
Destroyed.
I literally artillery striked myself to death.
Tell me you've watched my streams and picked
Y'all
that
need to
tactic
get
up
up
from
on
me.
top. You can't really support your friend.
Nope, I'm just bad.
I can teach you to be worse, Grasshopper.
That's kind of been the problem the whole
New
match.
target acquired.
You haven't really been on top of
Target
anyone.
destroyed.
Good work. There's only light left.
If you really have a desire to learn and
Acquired.
help
commit
me!
fully, I can help you be.
I'm being bullied by him.
absolutely
By
Target destroyed. Fuel.
Help.
Nice work, you guys. Great work.
Command is happy to hear of your success and achievement.
I got taken down.
At least I made
Thank
some
you for being
damage
calm.
hits this time.
I died so quickly.
I didn't, but I didn't do enough damage to go up in rank. I will say that I absolutely need the turning radius down because
4
that's
kills.
screwing me
Fish.
up.
963. Nice. I didn't see what Hellbringer did. How'd you do, Hellbringer?
Meh.
Meh. Meh. Meh. Meh. Meh. Meh. Meh.
I'm tired. I'm not doing so good.
I'm tired too. Oh, I won't be able to play much longer anyway. 20 minutes or so. We are almost green.
We're still in a match.
We shall wait here for your victory.
Probably not victory at this point. We're 3
To
down.
celebrate your untimely demise, then.
Cool.
I was convinced we had an LRM Kodiak on our team, but there are no missile slots on that guy's mech, so I don't know what he was talking about.
So maybe it wasn't. Did you see me and Hellbringer on our team at the same time on this match too?
You know, I didn't see you guys at all.
So we may not be on the same team after all.
Maybe I should go back to my Piranha for a bit. I do like this though.
I have no idea what mechs you guys were in or where you were at on the map.
You might. Yes, you might want to pick up a heavy LRM.
I was
boat and
over at
see how you
C6
like that.
waiting for Hellbringer to show up. We were supposed to rendezvous there.
I was in a Stone Rhino over at D6.
I don't know what it was about that map, but it legit makes me nauseous.
That map, what were you on?
Like HP Manifold.
Oh, really? Is it just not enough
it
visual
is.
differences to keep your, awareness?
I think that's what it is, honestly.
Just get up really high. It'll be good.
Yeah, that'll help. It gives you a horizon and it gives you landmarks.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with it though. Just
You're running fast, so that can happen. A cracker sometimes, a potato chip sometimes helps with
That was our
situational
last
awareness.
person, I think.
Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. So, no grief, where do you hearken from?
Vegas.
This
Where?
guy's just letting the game end.
Vegas.
Oh, Vegas. Have you lived there all your life, or are you a recent addition to the Vegas area?
About 20 years before that, Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Oh, okay. What do you do? You don't have to share or answer any of these questions, by the way.
I'm a 911 dispatcher and call taker.
Oh, cool. Is that difficult emotionally a lot of times, or is it not too bad for you?
Yeah, I think everybody has there's certain specific calls or situations that gets to them.
Yeah.
But in general, the daily stuff probably doesn't bother most people.
Yeah.
At least not the ones that make it through the academy anyways. Some people literally just walk out on their first day on the floor.
Oh, wow. Wow. How long is the training for that?
It's between 6 and 8 months, depending on if you need remedial halfway through.
Mm-hmm. Corsair, were you going to ask something or say something?
No.
I heard somebody start to say something. I don't know who it was. I didn't recognize
We're
it.
green. The other team green.
Waiting on
We're
Jesse.
waiting on Jesse.
I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Jesse.
Can you believe it?
Fishy Senpai, ready up.
Okay.
3, 2.
Wait, wait, no.
What? She
Oh,
wants to
ready.
count. She just wants to count.
We are under
do.
tonnage.
Oh, are we?
Yes.
Should be fine now.
I can swap
We
to a
are.
medium mech if we need to make up some tonnage.
I would be able to on my normal account, but I can't.
Hold on. Let me switch
Alright.
again.
Oh, I think we're good now.
Excuse me.
Oh yeah, we're
Pardon me.
perfect.
Wait,
Jesse, would you do me a favor?
That's not what I want.
Yeah, what's up?
Would you count us down when you guys are green?
Okay, we're ready. Okay, 3, 2, 1, blast off!
So much more energy that time. That was nice.
You're
Last
welcome.
time, the other time, you kind of left us at the launch pad.
I
3,
left you at the launch
2,
pad.
1.
Blast off.
Blast off.
You know those clouds in Mario where the guy rides on them? I just imagine the launch pad and I just get on the thing and I just casually just float away, and that was my last blast off. I just left everyone there. It's just it's sleepy time in the sky. So you guys wanna hear the the best mistake of Luna's life today.
Oh, I'm sure Luna would love for us to hear that.
So, Luna was upset I used all the heavy whipping cream in the house during my coffee
I get that.
addiction.
That's understandable. Yeah.
Yeah. So I went and I bought 2 more. Luna used the whole thing because they were like, I'm sad because I wanted to make butter. So I took a nap. I come back up and Luna's in the middle of making butter. A whole container of heavy whipping cream.
On purpose?
So apparently...
Or they were
yes.
trying to make whipping cream, but they were making butter, you mean? Or they were
No, they were trying to make butter.
Okay.
So apparently the more they went, the more it started expanding.
I didn't know butter expanded. I guess if you get enough air in it, it'll fluff up.
Yeah.
Whipping cream does fluff up a lot when you put air in it, and I didn't know that.
Yeah, whipping cream does, but usually butter doesn't. I don't think, unless you got to whip it a lot to get it
So
fluffy.
I went from about 2/3 of a container full of whipping cream to almost full just by shaking it, because that's what I was told you had to do to make butter. And yeah.
So Luna gave up halfway through because they thought they made whipping cream instead of butter because it looked like whipping cream, to be fair. So they started adding like sugar to it, and then I decided, oh, since it's whipped cream, I could just eat this now.
Oh, nice. Whipping butter.
So there's like a pound of butter / whipping cream in this like giant bowl, and I just started eating it.
Was it tasty?
And
whipped butter.
Yes, it was. It was like the butter you put on rolls in the fancy restaurants.
Yeah.
That's what Luna accidentally
sweeter.
made. Not really. It was only a little bit of sugar extra, but it tasted like the bread roll, and I only realized it like when I ate like a bunch of it. So now I'm like, I have a stomachache and I'm sick because I ate so much butter. I don't know. So yeah, Luna made me sick off of butter.
I think worse things, Luna. There are worse things you could be more embarrassed about than that. Seems like
I'm
it was
not
a
even
win.
embarrassed
by
about
the,
it.
I know. By the time of the story's over, it's like you were epic. There you go.
Guys.
The person that ate all the butter should be the one that's embarrassed.
I know, that's really embarrassing.
And I was lied to. I was always whipped cream.
I thought it was.
I trusted my partner.
Apparently, I got to the whipping stage of where it's just starting to become butter, and I stopped there because I thought you'd either get whipped cream or butter.
But
and it turns out
there's shades in between. That's right. You got.
I think I even told you as well.
It's a spectrum starting at whipped cream and ends at butter. You have to keep mixing it to get the butter.
Yeah.
Hey, our squad's like super spread out. Do you guys want to like meet up somewhere? Like
Sure,
five?
We could meet at Starbucks.
We're in Oregon.
We're just, no, we're just so.
What's how far? Where are you guys?
I don't even know where the convention center is. No, we're talking about in our game. Everyone just completely went ADHD in other directions.
I bet they're going to the Starbucks.
I bet it's Starbucks.
Wow,
is there a Starbucks at C6, Hellbringer?
No, but there's a Bocine here.
Oh, Bocine's at C6. That's not good.
Want to move
He's
through
on the other side.
or...
He's going to shoot us. It's going to be annoying. The whole match we're going to be pestered with this little butterfly. Then at the end, he's going to get the kill.
We're just...
If you guys see Bocine, call him out, please, and we can get rid of him early rather than let him pick us off at the end.
Which one's this?
Bocine. He's a really good... what is he again?
Shadow cat.
A shadow cat with a
Gauss,
Gauss,
yeah.
and he's very good. So he kind of flits around the outside edges and pokes at people the whole match. And
there's
usually
people
by
in
the end
the
of the match, he
tunnel of the
kills 2
side
or
off.
3 mechs. Or 4 or 5.
Target spotted.
Who is that?
Online. Target acquired.
Corsair! Yeah, there's more people over that way. Go get him, Corsair. Right behind you.
Yep, he's already hitting me. He's already poking at me.
Spotted.
Well, I guess I'm going to try to get through the valley too, guys.
He did 6 points of damage from somewhere.
I got one shot.
Oh. I hate when that happens.
I didn't even stop moving. I was in the process of backing up.
You weren't twisting, though?
Target spotted.
In order to do damage, I have to maintain a lock on them because I'm using machine guns.
Ah.
Airstrike online.
Corsair, I'm coming up from the side. Chris, did my airstrike help you, Corsair?
Yeah, nice and warm now.
Worm Skull, you're by yourself.
Yeah, I got left behind and I got Mechs all around me.
And Bosine's on top of you.
Where'd this guy go?
We should probably move away from there. There's a lot of lights over there. I wouldn't go by
Bosine's
myself.
at E5.
Sorry, I got a little missile problem there.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Gosh, I'm just shredded already.
Target
I'm
spotted.
gonna hunt out Lima beans.
Warning, incoming missile.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Sorry about the friendly.
Target spotted.
700 damage as a light mech's not bad.
Nope, nothing wrong with that.
I'm chasing Lima beans to the ends of the earth.
Man, I did even worse that round. What's happening?
Yeah, we did it, guys.
Acquired.
I killed
Wow.
him.
I was so slow I didn't get anywhere.
He thought I'd leave him alone if he ran into the kill zone, but I did not.
NASCAR was real in that battle. Y'all left me way behind.
I'm dying right now.
And Dark almost got killed trying to cross the valley. He got left behind too.
Oh, the baby, come here!
I got my baby, guys.
I'm dead.
Everyone say
We're
hi to
getting
the
routed.
little muffin.
88.
What
That's
is
terrible.
this mech? I don't remember this mech.
Is that the one you wanted dead?
Okay.
Bosine?
Oh, I have no skills on this right now.
Are you guys still in match?
Yeah, we're dying.
He's usually hard to find.
God damn darkers.
We should have killed that LRM guy right away if we could have, but I couldn't get a shot on him.
Warning, incoming missile. Heat level critical.
Yeah, I gotta kill.
Hey, Leo.
Good to see you, Tiger Dad. Oh, you're gone.
Hey, give me the Casey.
Ouch. I think I'm gonna switch to my Timber Pearl before I quit. A couple matches. Because this is hurting.
You did a lot better than last time.
Totally smoked Swarmy. That's what matters. Yeah, I did. I did about, what, 20% better?
You did 300% better.
Oh, then the number
better?
3? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I was thinking of the 60 one. I'd already kind of psychologically blocked out the 3 score match.
We should do light mech swarm on the enemy team.
I'm not good in light mech, so yeah, I don't think you want me to do that. But we wouldn't end up in the same group anyway, probably, so it's fine. Let's see here. Let me get into... Do we have tonnage? I didn't even look. I guess we'll find out here in a moment. I do like this mech, though. I'm just having a tough time with it tonight.
Same.
Is it just the types of matches we're getting, or we're getting
I don't know. The last 2 matches, I got under 50 damage.
We're getting maybe some better players that are killing us.
Yeah.
That's McFish's fault.
I think I accidentally left group.
And probably Hellbringer's fault too. We might as well blame them both.
Yeah, invite me back. I left group. So.
I would be delighted to. In fact, it has been done. No grief. How long have you been playing Mechwarrior?
I've got like 80 something hours, I think.
Oh my gosh, you're a newbie. Congrats. Welcome to the game.
Yeah, one of my buddies got me into this game, and then as soon as I started playing, he found another game that interested him more, so...
Oh my gosh.
That happens.
This is the best game. It's a great game. They call it a thinking man shooter because it's more tactical and slower paced than just a straight up
You want to
FPS
switch
shooter.
fish or go back to Nova?
I'm good.
Dark, how many hours do you think you have?
I started back in about a year and a half after it launched. But I didn't play every night for a while. For like the first 6 years, I only played like 2 or 3 nights a week. But I played sometimes longer stints. And then I started streaming, and then I would play probably still 2 or 3 nights a week for pretty long stints. I don't know. I can look. It's got the hours right on my account. I'm more concerned about the money I've spent on it.
How much money have you spent on it?
There's no reason to go look. It just caused me to jump out a window. I want to support the game though, so I don't feel bad about doing it. I'm just cognizant that I spent quite a bit. But you know, I don't play any other games really, and don't spend money on other things that are fun. So
I think I have 1,200 hours in Ark, and I know I've played this a lot more than that.
Where does it say on your
Steam tells me 5,325.
Wow. I want profile. I have a lot of premium time. Where does it show my play time?
I know so.
We're green anytime you guys are ready, by the way.
I'm just waiting on Jesse again.
Stats.
Sorry.
Base stats. Mechwarrior credits, kill deaths, experience points, wins, losses, kill death. Average XP per match. I don't see
Okay, and we're green here. My cat stopped pushing my laptop off the desk.
3, 2, 1, launch.
Yours is so much more mellow than mine.
I don't see
Got more enthusiasm.
Oh, mech stats, game mode stats.
Hello, little baby. So, how are you liking everyone at No Grief? Or Grief?
What?
Grief.
Sorry, I was distracted.
How are you liking it so far?
What, the game?
No, just the amount of people in this thing.
Honestly, I have like hardcore ADHD, so if I just like look at one other thing for a second, I forget I'm even in a Discord with a bunch of other people.
We all do. We all have hardcore ADHD.
Some of us will say that's a gift. You don't really have to pay attention to us as much that way.
14 hours on Forest Colony. A day and 4 hours on Frozen City.
Where are you spending time?
But there's no total.
10 out of 10.
Map stats is what I was looking at.
Luna, I think Leo's mad at me because I haven't been petting him enough.
I mean, I would have to add it up to...
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Is that a cat?
Yeah, it's my little kitten, Leo. I stole him from Luna.
Well, once you have him stuffed, he won't get mad anymore.
Not for many years.
Not
Also,
at
I'm pretty
all.
sure Luna told me
Why
not
don't
to.
they give you totals on these things?
Yeah, they really should.
Can I make a pair of Leo mittens?
1,
No.
Why not?
8.
Because it's creepy.
But he want to be with me
10.
forever.
Maybe a
Okay.
pair of
16, 18,
gloves?
22,
That's what they said.
26,
Yeah, put the furry little fur on the
28.
inside.
32, 36.
He's a real baby
So
baby, though.
probably
He's not even a year old,
probably
really.
close to 40 days.
So if I hadn't been told it was no grief, I would think it was in 0 grief, and that it was commentary on indexed arrays beginning with 0.
I have no idea the words coming out of your mouth and what they mean.
Like some programming language index arrays with the first element being the 0th element, and others have the first element being the first element. And so this causes some confusion for some people.
It causes confusion for me.
I just got confused.
And I do that stuff.
And you know what I'm thinking is it's not his name that's causing confusion. It's McFish that's causing confusion.
Agreed.
That's what I figured out right there. It was pretty obvious.
Oh,
so 960 hours is all I have. That doesn't sound like enough.
That's they must have had a reset, or they just started compiling this since a certain point.
Yeah,
there's no way.
Like not even a year ago, probably.
Yeah, there's no way you only have 960. You
there's
have more
archived
hours.
Also, there's archive stats. What's that?
I would just see how many hours you've streamed on Twitch, and that's
The
probably
archives. The archive
But that's
stats,
not how long I've played the game.
we'll just add like an extra 100 hours to your total then.
Nah, it doesn't look like it. It looks like there's only there's minutes here.
My guess is Dark Marauders played the game so much that it did a rollover back to 0.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you roll your car over 100,000 miles or whatever. I'm on my 5th rollover probably.
Really? Oh, for your
McFish, how long have you been playing? Since when?
I think it was December 2017.
2017, and you have 5,000 hours?
I like this game, and COVID happened.
I like this game. I like this
No, that's
game.
just, I'm just thinking like I'm at like 10,000 hours or something because...
You've been at it for years, right?
Yeah, 2012. I had a good break in there for a little while, but I mean...
Actually...
It's just still feasible, 10,000 hours.
Marauder, I was looking at your Twitch profile, like reading your info or whatever you call it.
Oh, yeah.
And I see that you're kind of like an audiophile a little bit.
Yeah, audio recording and engineering and mixing and that kind of stuff.
Dark likes to talk about monitors.
Composer.
Any chance that you can recommend I need like a... I don't know what the proper term... I think the proper term is a DAC.
Yep, digital analog converter, audio interface.
So I've got I have fiber optic audio on the back of my computer, and I need something that will convert that into like balanced. What are these things called? I don't even remember. The like fancy microphone cable deals.
Yeah. XLR, balanced XLR.
XLR, that's what I meant.
I don't know who makes that converter, and I'm sure you can just Google it and find the converter for that. Do you know what the format of the audio? It's just a stereo standard optical out, right?
Yeah, and I mean, I guess it doesn't have to go through the optic.
Do you have a sound card that puts that out for you?
No, actually, I just have like a super expensive motherboard that comes with that as an audio like output.
Oh, okay. Then we need to back up. So what's the purpose of, what's your goal? What are you trying to achieve? Just to get that sound out so you can hear it through some monitors or headphones or something?
Yeah, I'm just trying to take advantage of, I have this headset, and right now it's just not like a regular audio jack, but like the bigger one, like amplifier. I think it's 3.5 millimeter or whatever it is.
3.5 is the small one.
Okay, so the bigger one, quarter inch, yeah,
would be what you're talking about.
But they mean for you to use XLR on it. It's like $1,000 headsets. What is it called? Hold on. It's a focal clear.
Focal clear. Yep. I have focal studio monitors actually in my studio here.
But I feel like I just don't get the full quality that I could out of the headset, so I just need something that
Well, you're going to actually
will
need a
output better.
headphone amplifier because there's no power per se coming out of that optical, right? So you need something that's going to take the optical, turn it into what you really need is a headphone amplifier that has optical in, and you just add an optical cable to that. And I'm not sure who makes those.
Right, and that's the only stuff that I found online or whatever. It's just ridiculously expensive. I'm looking for like a better balance.
Does it have any other outs than that, or is it
XLR or the 1/4 inch for the headset, and then I can do. So it's got like a regular 3.5 mil out, as well as like just I could use like digital USB if I found one that would give me the same quality out of like just regular digital USB. But
so, okay, realistically, you're going to get just as good, if not better, of audio quality going to a dedicated external audio interface that goes over USB 3. Because the DAC quality in those things is going to be better than whatever they stick on your motherboard.
Right.
Right. And better than what you're usually going to get on a lot of things anyway. And you can get them relatively cheaply, anywhere from $100 to $300, depending on the quality you want.
Yeah, and inside of that price range, I mean, I would spend up to $300. I'd spend $1,000 almost on the headset. So
yeah. Well, and then you could go those if you get one of the higher end ones, they have a powerful enough amplifier for headphones that you'd probably be fine with that. You'll get enough volume and you'd be fine. If you go with the lower end ones, you may not get enough output to drive those headphones, depends on how efficient they are, to volume levels that you want to run them at. And if that's the case, and you kind of have to check on the ohmage of the headphones and that kind of thing, if that's the case, then I got a good burn on him, it looks like. You might need to get a fairly inexpensive headphone amplifier in addition to a cheap.
Target spotted.
Sorry, I'm shooting. A cheap DAC, a cheap audio interface. So
Right.
you might need multiple steps, but I wouldn't care about, personally, I wouldn't care about the optical out on there. I would just get an interface that gives you better DACs anyway, and then plug your headphones into that and see if it sounds good enough, because it'll probably sound fantastic. And if it doesn't, then you might need to go to an amp, headphone amp.
Right. And right now I just have like everything, my input and output is all ran through a Xenix, I think is the brand, like soundboard or like a mixer.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just feel like it's
Behringer
not.
Xenix.
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
Yeah. And those things are okay for the money, but they're not very high end, obviously. They're bottom of the barrel.
Right. I mostly bought it for the mic because I have a AT4040 I think microphone. And that's when I actually bought the soundboard. It just happened to be that it also had a 1/4 inch out that I use for the headphones. So.
What are you doing recording? Are you recording anything or just using that for voice and stuff?
No, I'm just kind of a little OCD when it comes to like audio quality.
Just like it to sound great.
Yeah.
Well, you don't even need that mixer generally then. If you bought an audio interface, it would sound better than the preamps on that mixer. So your mic would sound better, and your headphone out would be probably pretty good. If you spent $300 or $350 on a Scarlett 2i4 or Scarlett makes a nice little interface. There's other ones that are nice. I'm just gonna get killed because I'm talking instead of playing. I'm dead there. Now I can talk with impunity. Any of the mid-tier, mid of the low tier, because you can get audio interfaces for $1,000 or $2,000 or $5,000. So that we're going to talk low tier, meaning $99 to $400 or $500. any of the upper end of that low tier are going to sound great. And then you can just do away with worrying about the rest of the stuff. And they'll sound great on those headphones. They'll sound great on your mic.
He'd still need
I'd be good with
an
spending probably,
amplifier with the audio interface, though, wouldn't he?
Not probably. If you get a better quality, like I have a
Guys, there's a lot of them in E4.
Focusrite Claret,
Like,
which has 8 XLR phantom powered balanced mic inputs, and then it's got a bunch of other types of inputs. And it sounds fantastic on the headphones. The headphone amps on it are good. They're professional quality headphones. When you go buy a dedicated headphone amplifier on Amazon or someplace, you might pay $500. They're not going to sound better than these. And you might pay $100 and they're going to sound worse than these. And it's still a dedicated amp because they're for consumers, not professionals. And they can get away with more. And then it's a matter of, is it enough power to drive those Focal headphones? And is it clean at that rated power? And a lot of headphone amps, when they're for consumers, they'll rate them at a higher power than they can cleanly produce, right? So as you start to really drive that amplifier, you're going to add a lot more total harmonic distortion at the areas that you don't want it most, and you'll start to hear the signal get harsh. And on a professional gear, they avoid that by making usually better, cleaner electronics, and by not telling you that it can do more than it really can, so you don't, expect to drive it that hot.
So what was it that you specifically called out for digital to XLR?
The Claret series from Focusrite are excellent interfaces. They make a small one. I've got a bigger one. They're USB 3, I think. They used to have Thunderbolt, which is what I have, but I think they discontinued the Thunderbolt version. I can go take a look and tell you. And it'll drive expensive, typically meaning more power-hungry headphones. Because as they get more and more accurate, a lot of times they need more and more power to drive to those volume levels and stay accurate.
And you said that was around price point between up to $300 ish. $1,000.
Yeah, it's a higher end. It's a studio quality interface, right? But a lot of these smaller ones are still studio quality. They just have less channels and less features.
You had mentioned something like I wish I could remember the name now. Something around like the $300 price point that would be still drive the headphones.
That'd be the Scarletts. But see, you could get here's a Focusrite Claret 2 Pre. It's $499. So you could probably get it on sale, maybe for $350. Or it'd probably be you'd probably get it for $400 on a good sale. It's a monster interface, but that's more than you probably need, even with those great headphones. Let's see. It has. Yeah, it's a great sounding mic preamps, and it'll have strong, clean headphone outs. It just has one.
Can you DM me the name by chance? Because I'm looking, but I probably am butchering the spelling.
Yeah, so this would be a higher end, and I'll send you a link to a lower end.
Sweet. Yeah, there's just so much that goes into like audio setups, and it's like
it's crazy.
The stuff that I want is like the good audiophile stuff, but if you go on YouTube and start like looking up that kind of stuff, they'd start throwing out terms and stuff that I just have absolutely no idea what they're even talking about anymore.
And honestly, with all those terms, it doesn't say what it sounds like. It just tells you what the specs are, right?
Right, exactly. It just makes it really, really hard to try and pick something that is gonna sound good without being able to like hook up to it and just know what it's gonna be like ahead of time, you know?
Yeah. Are we green? I can do one more drop.
I'm ready to.
Yeah, we're gonna be in second. I just I had extra points.
Sorry, I hijacked the conversation, but
that's all right.
I was just listening.
If it hadn't been you, it would have been somebody else. That's totally fine.
It's normally me.
Jesse was contributing to the conversation through crunch code last night.
Yeah, I tend to hijack.
We
Dark
didn't know
stream when I'm here.
what they meant, and it was confusing.
Oh yeah, I wasn't even close on the spelling of this thing.
Corsair.
Oh, I'm not ready. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, it's USB-C. That's cool.
Yeah.
I wasn't the one who did this time. Woohoo! Okay, we're ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1,
Aw.
launch.
Sad face. You get me excited to count down, and then you're like, "Nah, sorry, I'm taking back the privilege." Dark, you okay?
I'm fine. I'm looking for something here.
What do you guys want to do?
We launched. What are you talking about? Am I not paying attention?
We already got a drop.
Oh, we did not.
Forest Colony, Grim Plexus, Frozen City.
We haven't been in Rubble Light yet.
Okay. Well, I guess we're not getting on Rebel Light today.
Well, I mean, we still have some type of crystal. Maybe bismuth crystal, but, you know, it's okay.
Hey, grief. So, we're here, like, every night, basically. So, if you're lonely and want to play with people,
Yes.
we are here.
Or ask Dark about, you know, audio things or computer things or...
Sounds good to me. I'll probably hang around here quite a bit if there's people around. I'm typically up a lot later than most of the people that I know, so.
What time zone are you in?
Pacific Standard.
Oh, you're on Dark's time. So he starts at 10 p.m. usually. Some of us start a little bit earlier.
The up late thing is actually a very common side effect of having ADHD.
Well, this thing has optical input too. If I do want to use the fiber off the back of my motherboard,
Right, and you can bring it right in. The other thing that you could do you know what the sample rate of that fiber coming out is? Is it 48K or is it 96K?
I've never actually used it. I haven't ever had anything that'll hook into it. So
if it comes out at 96K, that's higher. That's clean and nice, super nice. 48K
It's the light pack.
DVD quality audio, which is better than CD quality at 44.1.
What am I, chopped liver?
But
I'll have to figure it out because so it's an Asus like I've got a AM4 CPU or whatever, and Asus makes two different versions of this board, one with a better chipset, and I guess the built-in like onboard audio that drives that fiber is supposed to be like a very nice isolated.
give me the link to the motherboard specs.
Deal. Give me 1 second. I'm charging out here. All right, I'm in the circle now. I have no idea if it actually is any good because I've never used it. I always use USB audio, but
My guess is the majority of their stuff is going to be heavy. It's like 45, maybe medium.
Dodge those lerms.
wow, this thing is a lot cheaper now than when I bought it about a year ago. That's the motherboard.
Hang on, even the...
We're at Echo 7.
Okay.
So this thing will do both my input and output, huh?
Yeah, it does both.
That's awesome, because I hate this giant mixer that I have on my desk. It takes up so much space, and this thing looks way smaller.
How many channels is the mixer?
1, 2, 3, 4 channels. But then it has
That's
like...
still a small mixer, but yeah.
Then it's got like 4 quarter-inch inputs as well. So it's like...
Yeah.
I don't know, it's like 4 XLR ports, and then there's like another 4 quarter-inch.
And does it have a little reverb and compressor section on it too?
It does, actually,
So
yeah.
That's a nice little board. It's great for auxiliary sorts of things. But if you don't need it, you don't need it.
Right. The warranty on it was fantastic. That's most of the reason why I bought it. It broke like just over a year after I bought the first one. Something funky happened with the power supply and it burned itself out, and they just sent me a brand new one, no questions asked. Didn't even want the old one back.
Yeah.
Either
affects delivers exceptional 130 ratio on the line-in connection to provide best recording quality ever. Well, you don't ever use a line-in connection.
There's some on, guys,
Hold
there's
on,
some in
it's
FA
so
trying
loud
to
right now, I
flank
can't
us.
hear anything.
Guys, there's some in FA trying to flank us.
Cleaner power delivers premium codec. They don't really tell you anything about it here. They don't give you the specs. I guess I could look up the codec. So
I know we're getting them.
I don't want to look up the codec.
Wow, I was just talking to myself for a hot minute there.
Oh, did you mute yourself?
I'm just not used to using push-to-talk in Discord.
I don't require people to do it in my channel, but other DHB channels on this server do. So as long as people don't stomp on each other all the time, we just talk, or you don't have other noises, come bleeding through. So this will go up to 192 sample rate, and it'll do 24-bit. So that's great. That codec's fine, and you could come off that with the optical into the optical of the other one, and you'd keep that sample rate. But it doesn't matter, because if you came out through the USB, then the DAC in the Scarlet would do that for you anyway, or the Claret. So you wouldn't, you still have to have the DAC in the box. You wouldn't use, I'm probably not making sense. Never mind. You don't care. So let's see. What's the codec in the Claret?
Yeah, this thing is really nice. If I could find this thing on sale, I would definitely invest in that for sure. I'll probably wait until it drops some, like $100 or something, then pick one up.
Yeah. Sometimes Guitar Center or Musician's Friend will do a 20% off coupon if you get on their mailing list. That would save you $100, right?
See, and the other thing I'm hoping that the XLR cable is going to help with is unfortunately, my router is in this room, and I do get like
RF noise.
Yeah, like every now and again, especially it's kind of hilarious. If somebody on the other side of my wall, if somebody hits the lighter on the stove, I can hear it clipping. Yeah.
Click, click, click. Yep.
Yeah, I can hear it like the EMF or whatever.
You got grounding issues probably with the cords you do have. You may be using an ungrounded. You can get the mini jack stereo connectors in grounded versions, which will help with that.
Yeah, and these ones, I'm just using the cables that came with the headset.
They're shielded, and the shield is grounded, right? So you have unshielded cables probably.
But from the little bit of research that I did, a XLR cable should help with that, right? Because they're balanced, so it should cancel out whatever.
Balanced cables are always shielded. so they will help. And the ohmage is different. Typically on a balanced signal, it's 300 ohms, and on a non-balanced, it's like 600, 1200 ohms. And so you can run 300 feet or more, 1,000 feet with a balanced cable without losing any high frequency signal hardly at all. Whereas you can go 20 feet on an unbalanced cable and on a microphone, for example, and you'll start losing high end after that noticeably.
I just got my free mech. Woo!
So the signal noise ratio on the Clarets is a full 10 dB or more than what your motherboard puts out. So they're much quieter.
We just dropped.
They're probably a lot more musical.
You just dropped.
We just dropped, yeah.
Why'd you just drop without count?
We've been searching.
We were searching.
Yeah, I've been searching so long. As
I guess
Chicago
we'll
would say.
search and then get into a thingy really quick.
Yeah.
We were searching that entire match you guys had.
Yeah.
We instantly got in.
You guys were playing the game. We were playing the search.
We were playing the waiting game.
Straight. We're playing Candy Network, so.
I just had to check, but I kept the box for my focals, and it actually does still have the balanced cable in there. So I'm hoping that it would be better, but the cable itself is not any bit thicker than the 1/4 inch cable that I'm currently using. So
But it might be shielded.
Right.
Okay, so Uh-oh.
If not, I'll just buy a new cable. I don't have any problem doing that, that's for sure. If it's gonna sound better, it'll be worth it.
Dirk, are you going to be playing this match?
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose I should start moving.
Happy hunting.
That's why
See, the thing is, on the actual ports that connect into this headset, like on the phone side, it's 2 individual 3.5 mil cables, regardless of if you go with the XLR on the other side or not.
Oh, it takes XLR into the 3.5?
Right.
Well, you need 2 because it requires tip ring sleeve in order to give the 1, 2, 3 pins each a ring or a tip. Right.
Yeah, and that's what it has
each one
on
is
the
one
headphone
channel.
side.
Instead
Right,
of a stereo
exactly.
feed would be on one plug, but you've got a balanced mono feed going in. They went with a sub mini. So you want to make
Right.
You said it came with cables, so those cables probably are shielded.
Yeah, so one of the cables is XLR on one end, and then 2 3.5s on the headphone side, and then the other one is a 1/4 inch on one end, and then 2 3.5s on the headphone
I
side.
honestly, with those headphones, I wouldn't bother using your onboard audio converters. I would use an external audio device. It'll sound better, and you may or may not be able to hear the difference. I don't know how good their chipset is in there, and I don't know how good your hearing is.
Airstrike online.
Do you listen to a lot of loud
Well,
music? Loud.
Yeah, I mean, not to the
How
point
old
where
are you?
I've killed my hearing, but 26.
You probably have some hearing damage already.
I definitely have some hearing damage, but not like bad.
It's highly likely. So you probably don't even need those headphones at this point. Sorry. Might as well just send them to me. I'll take them. They're better than any headphones I've ever had.
Who did I just help?
Oh, man.
Grief!
He's
I'm
a
here
carjacker
to
descent.
assist.
Yeah, I'm so hurt. My core is like dark red right now. I'm like,
I feel
if somebody
like
blows on me the wrong way, I'm pretty sure I'll just
Ouch.
die.
Ouch, ouch. Who shot me from where? Whoa.
Watch out!
Nelly.
There's a heavy dude over there. I think.
Ow.
There's an assault. No, Grief!
I should have launched my UAV back there. I didn't even think about it.
Got shot in the head.
That's fine, I'm not even mad. I was so close to dying after fighting that light. I'm not even surprised a little bit.
Airstrike online.
Target spotted.
Yeah, most of my hearing damage isn't from listening to loud music. It's from hunting and shooting guns with no hearing protection while hunting.
Yeah, that's not good.
Level critical.
Unfortunately, the deer don't typically wait to run away for you to put your hearing protection back in.
Right. Right.
Target spotted.
Go up, Pico 4.
H is seriously injured.
Need assistance.
I'm gonna go through key though, because there's too many over there.
I'm gonna bookmark this claret deal though, because even if I don't get the full benefit out of it because of hearing
Pushing left a
issues,
little bit. Just heads up.
it will be way nicer on my desk for sure than this mixer.
Right torso critical damage. Warning incoming missile.
Ouch.
Right torso destroyed.
There, I'm down. Hey, Don2, welcome. Gosh, I'm having a rough night tonight.
You're right.
Dead. He's dead, Jim. He's dead already, Jim.
Target spotted.
Don't let the hostiles take down any more of you.
Oh, excuse me. I put a link into my monitors, my reference monitors in there.
Target spotted.
Ooh, look, I got my bet.
So that's why I know what Focal is, and they make some really great stuff.
Yeah,
I couldn't
this
afford their
headset.
$10,000 studio monitors, so I didn't buy those.
This headset was recommended by a streamer who's kind of like a bit of an audiophile as well. Like he's got his whole playlist is like, what is it, FLAC, I think is the lossless audio format and stuff. And
I don't know if those headphones are reference headphones or audiophile headphones. And by that I mean audiophile headphones tend to be designed for people who aren't doing critical mixing and want dead accurate across the frequency spectrum and dead clean transparency everywhere.
Artillery strike online.
They usually, audiophiles usually like a certain type of sound, and headphones are often tailored for that a little bit.
Destroyed.
And Focal has a professional studio reference monitor series, and then they have home audiophile series that where the speakers are $100,000. They go up to that high of an end as well as low end ones. I don't know about those headphones myself. Which ones are they? They're the what? Focal what?
I'll link it.
You almost had 1,000 McFish.
Just a wee bit short.
Just a little short.
Oh, so close. I would have given you one of my points. Oh my gosh.
I died so fast in that last game.
I'm going to have to end for tonight. I'll stay and talk about headphones with you
One
in
left.
a moment while you guys... What?
There he is.
Yeah.
Oh, one left.
Go get him! Go get him!
Okay, these are... Did you
Ooh,
pay...
you got us back.
They were on sale for 1,000?
Yeah, they were on sale for just over 1,000 when I bought them. And that was a long time ago.
Open back?
Yep.
You're going to pick those up on your microphone when you're streaming.
I'm not getting any kills in this mech, but I'm getting a lot of assists in this mech.
Yeah, I mean, if you're playing music on your stream and stuff, you'll never notice on the input, but I have noticed that they do, because of how the proximity of the microphone, obviously, to like my face, they are definitely close enough to pick each other up.
Yeah.
Luna killed Barbette.
I'm sure these sound great.
You haven't dropped yet, right?
No, we just got back.
Jack's leaving.
I would do one more. I'll do one more if you guys want.
Okay.
Come down, I'm ready to.
Myself here.
We're only on North America,
Well, everybody
right?
left me already. Like
Everyone actually leaves.
Rats leaving a sinking ship, man. It's like, I'm out.
But you said you were done for the night.
It was an accident. I just thought
It's okay.
done.
I'll give this to Corsair and I'll come play with you, Dark.
So they call them reference headphones.
There you go, Dark. You have someone with you now.
Thank you.
You have a squad 3-3.
I think you're.
Wait, Swarmy's still there.
I think you're
Yeah, I
kidding
know.
yourself if you don't
That's
pay
the
the $5,000 Piper on the Utopian ones.
Man,
you're a cheapskate.
And then I get my cuddles after.
$1,000 is pretty much the most I've ever spent on a headset by a factor
I've
of
never
like
spent
4.
I've never spent more than $150 on a pair of cans.
I
But I'm
think
looking
the
for
highest...
specific things in them, and you don't have to necessarily spend more than that to get it. So
I think my headset was 176. It's like the Kraken Razors though, with the kitty ears and everything. So they change colors.
yeah, the kitty ears cost a lot because you got to.
They change colors.
You got to get a cat, and you got to cut their ears off, and it's expensive.
No.
Okay, I had a G510s were my first headset. Then I got G930s, and then I had some.
Yeah.
What's?
That were green.
And then after that, I had some Steel Series for a bit, which were like pretty nice headphones. Like I think they were close to 500.
We're green.
We're green.
2.
Yeah, I'm using Steel Series now.
Launch.
Yeah, and then I gave those to a buddy and bought a pair of whatever the Pros are that Logitech had, and I just really didn't like them all that much, so that's when I bought this, because I just wanted to focus more on quality.
I'd say try Razer.
No, this is a whole different league than Razors. Razors are.
Yeah, the quality is just not there for Razer. Yeah.
These are high-end headphones.
Compared to my baby headset I used to have, this is like the highest end quality I've had so far.
But yeah, I just feel like I've never been able to fully use this. I don't even think that this USB mixer is USB 3, honestly. I think it's a USB 2
which
interface.
Isn't for that many channels. So these are audiophile, not reference.
Okay,
they're not
interesting.
studio, but they're probably
because they're advertised as reference for some reason.
Their data sheet describes them as audiophile circumaural open back headphones.
That's so weird. Because if you look at right underneath the price tag, it says high-end reference circumaural reference or high-end reference circumaural reference headphones for use in quiet environments.
Yeah. They're still, I'm sure they sound great. They're just not what you would choose probably to mix music on as an engineer.
Right, which isn't super important to me anyways.
Listen on them as an engineer and then have a different set for mixing, but usually most engineers have one set and it's designed for mixing and they're super accurate. I'm sure these sound fantastic because Focal they don't make junk and when you get into their more expensive stuff, it sounds good.
These Utopias look nuts. $5,000 for a headset, though.
Yeah.
Whew.
There's the planar ones that are, $4,000 and stuff too. It's not like you can't get high end stuff if you got the money to throw, but that's crazy. I think.
They got $800 Bluetooth ones as well. The bathies.
Yeah, but I don't know what the delay on that is. Maybe it's not bad.
3.5 millimeter USB-C as well, like direct digital. Interesting.
That means they have to have DACs in them or in the adapter.
Yeah, the phones themselves are thick. Oh, and it does. It literally has a switch on the side. DAC on or off.
Site, it puts me into the high-end consumer section where these headphones are.
Yeah.
It doesn't put me into the pro gear. So you go professional audio monitoring solutions, next step. And then you go distance for like near field. And then you've got the Shape Twins, you've got the Trio, the BEs, they're beryllium tweeters. Beryllium is toxic, but they make tweeters out of it. You can't touch the tweeters. but they're incredibly rigid and self-damping. So they'll go up to insane high frequency reproduction levels, which you can't hear. But what you can hear then is a cleaner accuracy on the stuff you can hear, because it's tracking subtle detail way higher than you can hear. It can track the stuff you can hear much more accurately. So they just sound fantastic.
Jesse.
Okay, McFish, keep me alive this time, would you? Just for me. Fish is like,
so,
I can't do the impossible, Dark. I just can't do the impossible.
Airstrike.
On these Focusrite Clarets, so they have two XLR, like, female ends on the front side of the actual, I guess you would call this a DAC or a mixer or what have you. You're putting one of those for a microphone and the other one for a headset, or are those both
sorry,
output
I'm not listening
only?
to you. What are you trying to say?
The Claret that you linked.
Yeah, what about it?
The 2 pre-USB specifically, that one you can plug in a XLR microphone and headset to that? Or is that just for output?
In either one of those, you can put an you can put two XLR microphones in them, and you can put a headphone out of them, and you can put monitors, like studio monitors that go on your desktop. You can put those on the
Charlie 5 down low
with 1/4 inch balanced cables.
Okay, so in this scenario, if I went with the Clarets, it would be a 1/4 inch cable that I would be using still for the headphones.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Oof, I died.
Yeah.
I never even got into the game. What do you mean? You died?
They moved
I swapped
away
to a
from
different
us.
area, just so because Dark was alone.
We're still searching.
Well, now he's alone again because you're dead.
No, I'm here in spirit. Die, Dark, die! Join me in the spirit
Because
world.
they pushed across, guys. We gotta turn around and face them. We're gonna get chewed up.
Yeah, you got like Lerma right behind your backs right now.
Okay, now we're dropping into a game. That was a long search time.
Heat level critical.
I need help here in the back behind you guys.
Oh, you're fine, Dark.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Critical damage.
Nah, you got this.
We're half down. Don't let the hostiles take down any more of you.
Oh, I forgot to download the vehicle.
There's a dire well up there when you go left.
Defeat are closing in around us.
Dark. Now, this might be an interesting match. We've got to be like tier 6.
Everybody wants to kill me right now. Oh, like that guy who just did. Well, I did 582. That feels a little better.
Warrior, respond. This is Clan Command. Respond.
Luna, did you tier up?
I don't think so, no.
You didn't look.
We're getting cadets, which is...
Yeah. Could be people doing what you're doing. We do have a 228 guy on our side.
I feel like I'm an 8 guy.
I don't know what 228 is.
Okay.
Oh,
I
228's,
am going to call it a night.
228's the unit Drax is with.
night.
Good night, Dark.
Yes, good night, everyone. Thanks, everybody in the stream. Thanks for playing, everybody. No Grief, nice to meet you. Welcome back anytime. Good to have you. I recommend that you find a unit of people you like to play with that will help you learn and get better and commiserate with you when you fail.
Cool.
There's lots of units. I'm with DHB, Death's Hand Brigade, 228's.
Oh, I said cool.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
Yeah, there's lots of good units out there. I do like DHB for lots of reasons, but a lot of people in here right now are not DHB. Some of them are, some of them aren't. And there's some great pilots everywhere you go. You want to find people that you like to hang out with, though. That's important. And that are nice people, I think. Unless you want to play with some horrible people, then that's up to you, totally. Hey, Drax, welcome. So, everybody else, until next time, this has been Ghostlands, your favorite place to waste the most important moments of your life. And I'm your host, Dark Marauder, leading you through the darkness, into the darkness. Probably going to leave you there, too, so get used to it. Good night, everybody. Start with a little outro.
I was like...
Grief, if you have more questions, feel free to ask up away. I just am spotty on Discord.
So, the only thing that I'm questioning is, like, am I losing anything by not getting an XLR output for the headset?
No, there's no point. There's no reason that headset needs XLR anything. Okay. They're just trying to get a shielded, balanced signal probably into it.
Which I feel like, in a way, I would benefit from a shielded balance
do they have
output.
Little mini, like the little cables that go into each side? Oh, that's from Utopia. Hang on, let me go here.
Shoot up.
The cables that go into each side are 3.5.
Those are balanced. Okay, well, those have to be balanced then. But it looks like they're going from, let me go look at their cable.
Leo.
And there's just one insulator ring on each plug.
You're not, I just don't see the point in using that XLR cable. Notice the XLR
The only thing that I'm thinking is if